Okay, so what we've got for you today is 5 exercises to complete before you do your warm-up. It's really important. I'm seeing lots of people outside running at the moment, which is fantastic, enjoying the weather and making the most of getting fit using running as the format. However, too many people I'm seeing are leaning forward, slouching, heavy, slow. A really important part of being a good runner, being an effective runner and maximizing your benefits is to make sure you warm up properly and you do some of the strength training you need to make sure you can maximize your opportunity to get outside. So I've got 5 exercises for you here to start with to activate the muscles and get you going. Then I'd like you to just go out the front and do over maybe 10-20 meters, some heel flicks, some high knees, some side shuffles, some crossovers, just to get your movement going and get yourself a little out of breath. Walk for a minute or two and then start your run. You'll feel much better, you'll be more dynamic. Okay, enjoy these exercises and we'll see you soon. Okay, so the first exercise we're going to do is a band walk. So Seb's going to pop the band, loop band around his feet. So around the forefoot is where we're aiming for. Get into a small knee bend, make sure your back is neutral, so you don't want to be arched forwards. And then you're going to take small steps, keeping the shoulders still, really driving from the hip, making sure you keep the foot out. Do 3 to 5 steps each direction, probably work through a couple of times. You really feel the lateral glute starting to work up and give you a bit more stability through the hip. Okay, exercise 2, what we're going to do is a lunge knee. We're going to make it a bit dynamic for you. So find a point on the floor to start with, 4 steps back, heel to toe, there's the 4th one. Come back to your first mark, come down into a lunge, make sure you're in a good position, should feel the glutes working. Then come forwards into a lunge lean, so straighten that back leg, come through the toes. 80% of the weight on that front leg. Bring your arms into your running position, that's it, excellent, and then go. That's it, keep going, a bit quicker. There we go. So we're getting some really good dynamic work on the hip you're standing on, and we're getting some nice stability and work through the other leg. Excellent. Okay, so third one, what we're going to do is really build up the core. We need good strong core to keep our trunk still while we're running. So Seb, if you can come into a press up position, make sure you're nice and strong, hips low, open up the sternum, lift this way, lift that way, that's it, good. Okay, nice and strong position, we're going to bring the knee through and then out, keeping the hips nice and low, good. Making sure we're not rotating through the pelvis. I do about 10 on each side, maybe 2 sets. Really fire up those muscles for our run. Well done. 4th one, getting a bit more dynamic now. I have seen a ton of runners outside spending an hour on the ground with each stride. It is really important that we get you on and off the ground quickly. So this is a really good exercise to start to get your ground reaction time up. So feet slightly apart, soft knees, you're going to land on the midfoot, okay? Don't want the heel touching the ground on this. Nice and light, so Seb, just across the line, nice and quick, nice and quick. So start, get your rhythm, make sure it's right, and then as you're getting good, okay, speed it up now, speed it up now, speed it up now. Let's go, quicker, 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 quicker. You want to look about doing 15-20 seconds, 2 or 3 sets of these will be great. And rest. Good, right, final one. We're going to do some single leg stuff. Running is a single leg sport, so let's make sure that we're doing some work to warm up the muscles that way. Have a stand just on the one leg, soft knee, again, landing on the midfoot, little hops just over a line. Don't try and hop too far. Nice and small, get your rhythm. Once you're going, try and speed it up. 10-second burst, you don't need to do as much of this, but just try and wake things up. That's it, excellent, and then stop, rest, and then repeat on the other side. A couple of sets each side will be perfect.